I myself am not very good at waiting. I consider myself to be kind of an impatient person. So the waiting that happens, especially now as a teacher, between Thanksgiving and Christmas is very hard because I'm not only waiting for Christmas, but I'm waiting for Christmas break. All of us teachers right now just need a bit of a longer break from our wonderful students. So waiting is very difficult. But I do love that we read the book of Isaiah, much of it throughout Advent. Isaiah was written, or thought to have been written, during the Babylonian exile, which means that the people were experiencing a lot of waiting themselves. They were waiting to find out what was going to happen. They were wandering, waiting to find out if they were going to be able to get back into the land. And so then their experience of waiting, there's a lot of uplifting verses in Isaiah. And those can be very consoling during our times of waiting as well, as the Advent season is a time of waiting. And the passage today in particular, you might be familiar with the last couple of lines. Walk and not grow weary, run and not grow faint. It's a very beautiful, positive verse. But actually, if you go up a few lines, you'll see that Isaiah tells us that God is the one who is not weary. God is the one who is not faint first. And so that means that God already has these qualities, right? And we can draw from the qualities of God when we have hope in the Lord, when we are maintaining our relationship with God. So it's God who has it first, and we're just borrowing it, if you will. And so, as we sort of grow our hope, grow our relationship with God this Advent, particularly during this time of Advent and Lent, we like to add something to our lives so that we can continue to work on that relationship, whether it's a specific prayer, whether it's some kind of action that we're doing, because we know prayer and action go hand in hand. So what have you identified this Advent that you've added to your life so you can grow in relationship with God? And if you haven't added something yet, I'd encourage you to find something now. There's still time. We're only just halfway through Advent. You can still find a devotional, keep up with Wisdom's Dwelling and other online resources. There's lots of stuff out there. So I'd encourage you to, if you haven't yet, make the commitment to something. Do it now. Because as we are growing in relationship with God, God can bring us to a state of peace. And of course, that is our theme for the second week of Advent. Happy Advent.